Well, we'd love to say that it's because we are really very, very good at what we do, and consequently our customers value what we do for them. And I happen to think that's true. We're an engineering company who listens to its customer. That's not true about every engineering company. So we're good at what we do, we listen to the customer, and that allows us to develop opportunities. Well, short term, it's government spending, quite clearly. Although medium term, the fact that government has to save money is beneficial to us, because we do things more efficiently than they do them for themselves, for all kinds of reasons. It's not a condemnation of their inability to manage, but there are reasons why we can do it better. In the medium term, I think the biggest challenge facing us is actually skills. I think training is a clear growth opportunity for us. Doing things for major companies in the government and regulated companies, which is something that is our birthright, if you like. The nuclear industry is a major opportunity. And Babcock currently is a very UK-centric company. We have lots of opportunities to take what we do outside the UK, although I have to say we have to be careful where we go, because not every economic system values outsourcing in the way that the, if you like, the Anglo-Saxon type system does. We laugh. We pay them well. The company has a sense of humour. I think the greatest asset any company has is if people want to go to work in the morning, and they enjoy it, and they enjoy their colleagues, and I think Babcock is an enjoyable place to work. Now it's a lot easier in a growing company than it is in a company that's not growing, but it's been an exciting place to work. So retention has not been a major issue for us. Very, very. I mean, we sell the skills of our people, so those skills have to be first class. If we don't have first class skills, we're selling our customers a second class service, and they won't pay for that. So we spend a lot of time on training, we spend a lot of time on hiring the right people, and you know, we have tended to promote from within because our people can fill the posts that come up. Engineering overwhelmingly, and listening. Not sure I'm qualified to answer that.
Very qualified.
I mean, the overwhelming thing for me in terms of leadership is honesty. And that doesn't mean you have to beat your breast and wear sackcloth and ashes, but people need to understand what the view of their leadership is, and you actually need to be pretty predictable. Doesn't mean you can't be eccentric from time to time, and you're allowed the odd moment with a hangover, but people need to understand how you will react to a given situation. And that produces a group of people who tend to react in a similar kind of way, not the same way, that would be disastrous. You see, you turn into a Chinese national company that way. So you need individuals, but they need to understand how the company would react, and the company is the individuals. People. Have you got the right people in the right place? Are you treating your people well enough so that the good people remain? Have you got the strategy right? Was the strategy that was right yesterday right today? And I mean, clearly in a public company, reputation is hugely important, both with the customers and with the shareholders. And that pretty well describes my working week, I think. We made some acquisitions. We were helped by the fact in some ways that the future at Rosyth was looking pretty bleak for the guys there, and they understood perfectly well that they had to change. We brought in some new managers at that time, and I think it's not an overnight change. We made some acquisitions, and we had to be pretty clear and be able to state what we stood for, the trusted to deliver piece, very early on while we were making acquisitions. So I think we got a pretty clear view of what we stood for, and in an industry at that time, largely defence, we had some fine examples of what we didn't want to be. No, I wanted to be an England cricketer. But this will do.